Hey everyone, welcome back to a new video. I've been watching a lot of TikTok lately. I'm not saying I'm a fan of it, but definitely addicted. And I've noticed a trend going around of eating weird foods. I put this theory to the test the other day and I tried watermelon and olives. And I was actually surprised. It's probably the best thing I've ever had in my life. And I'm addicted to McDonald's and I can swear on this bread that olives and watermelon taste incredible. So I decided to put an Instagram post up last night and basically asked everyone on my social media, I said, what weird food combinations do you guys enjoy yet think taste good? And I got inundated with a lot of random ass stuff. I'd admittedly say there's a lot of people saying, you know, like ice cream and chips. Man, it's obvious, chips are amazing, ice cream's amazing. Chips and chocolate, dude, chocolate's incredible, chips are incredible. You combine these two and you've got heaven. Like that's just a given. The ones I'm interested in are the weird, messed up things that people don't even expect. When I say weird like that, I mean weird. We're talking about mussels and YoPros. I don't even know who the first person was to do that, but if that was you, you're weird. But at the same time, you might be really cool. I don't know yet, so we're gonna find that out. And like, who would even include chili flakes and mangoes? Where does that come a fashionable thing? Who was the first person to put olive oil in ice cream? I don't know. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna prep all this up. You guys are gonna see me taste testing what you think are good. And I'm gonna give you my review on whether I like it or don't like it. A lot of these foods which are on display right here, I don't like in the first place. On a scale of stress to stressed, I'm a little bit stressed because I've picked out the worst foods that you guys have chosen to start with. A few reasons behind the worst foods. One, I don't like prunes. I love cheese, dislike blue cheese. And like I said, I don't like balsamic thing. So I was gonna get into this and eat it. So on the prune and the blue cheese. Oh, yuck. Oh, wow. Whoever said freaking blue cheese and prunes, you are disgusting. You are. I'm just making a point here. The thought of blue cheese makes me want to spew up, and that was just revolting. That is pure mold. That's like mold, isn't it mold? I don't know. It could be really dumb right now. That could be mold. I don't know. That is revolting. That is disgusting. Mussels. I actually thoroughly enjoy mussels. Like, is my thing that's weird in general. I really like YoPro. But YoPro and a mussel, this seems odd. So let's try it. Bon appetit. No way. Look at that. Oh. I wouldn't say I would do that, but that balances each other out pretty damn well. Like, YoPro's to me a bit sour. Mussel's a bit salty. That balanced it out pretty freaking perfect. Like, I'm not even kidding, that was actually really nice. Like, I would not serve that to someone, I wouldn't suggest serving that to someone, but if you were going to do a food combination, I'd suggest that is like that's a good 6 out of 10. Like, I'm not even kidding, that's better than most foods I've eaten from restaurants. That is actually pretty crazy. I'm surprised. I'm actually really surprised about that. That's the one I thought would be the weirdest, but I'm surprised. All right. Balsamic vinegar. I don't actually know what I don't like about vinegar. I think it's just more of a simple fact that just, as a kid I didn't like vinegar and therefore I don't like vinegar. But I don't actually really know what it tastes like, to be honest with you, because I refuse to eat it. So balsamic vinegar and strawberries. I thought this was a really odd one because strawberries are nice and sweet, and I'm presuming this must be hell sour or something. But we'll try. It's really hard to get some on there. I filled it up like a cup, so it is. Surely not. It tastes like red wine. Is that what this is supposed to taste like, red wine? But then that's really sweet, and that's like really... Ugh. Tastes like an off wine. But together, it like neutralizes it back to like a nice, like, I don't know. So the Sauvignon? Sauvignon? No, Shiraz. That's what it tastes like, Shiraz. That's pretty nice. That's pretty good. Again, I wouldn't suggest it, but if you brought out a salad and it had that in there, I wouldn't say no to it. I can give you that much. That's thoroughly nice. All right. You all know. I don't even. Is it that? No. You all know that, like, one thing I'm not a fan of is chili stuff. I've done a few different chili challenges and I cannot handle it for things. And when they said put chili on mango, I was like, oh yeah, that's not too bad. But when I looked at the photo, it was like covered like this. So I don't know if that's gonna make it red hot, but we'll give it a red hot crack. Oh yeah. What is wrong? Fuck. Oh, I hate hot food. Why would you ruin a freaking mango? Oh, God. I freaking love mangoes. I don't get them often because they're so expensive, but that was like, it honestly, mangoes are real nice, like nice, sweet. I don't know, it got like a real nice texture. That just capsized it and caused it into this weird, like a, kind of like an off, I don't know, like an off milk taste. That's kind of what it did. It made it off milk, like it tastes like an off milk. Or I'm not too sure, that was just, nah, that's not right, eh? If a mango was out, like rotten, that's what that would taste like. That there is a rotten mango. And my mouth's on fire, so I'm gonna go to the next one. Now, from all my chili challenges, I remember milk was actually a great asset to a burning mouth because my mouth is actually on fire, believe it or not. But I would never expected Cheetos and milk, but apparently use very abnormal people out there do this. So, Cheetos delicious. Oh, kind of wrong too. Milk, I'm not a fan of milk, so I didn't know if my milk's out there. That's one. This feels not right. Who would have came up with this idea? Like, a lot of these ideas, at what point in time, like, I know during coronavirus we're all stuck in our houses, but I didn't go out and freaking mix blue cheese and dates or chili and mango or Cheetos and thing, but well, have faith in humanity. Okay, I'll explain what's happening here. Cheetos are like a puff ball or something, I don't know. the flavouring is on the outside. So when you eat a Cheeto, flavouring is on the outside. When you put that in milk, all the flavouring comes off and goes into the milk. And you're left with just flavourless, I don't even know what to call it. That's basically, yeah, but like, look at that. It's all in the milk. So maybe it's the milk what tastes nice. And then that still kind of tastes like milk in a way. I honestly, if you're going to do that, you just wasted money because Cheetos taste amazing. Milk, I'm not a fan of, but obviously if you have milk, you like it. Keep them separate and enjoy the flavours separate because that's shit. That's like a 2 out of 10 at least. Oh, this one here. So, apparently, foods have certain things in them which cause the flavours, and these two are like a genetic gift connection thing. So, asparagus and plain chips. So, let me try it separate. Okay. So that kind of tastes like a sour green taste. I'm potato chip, obviously. But together, it tastes like nuts. Like literally, it tastes like nuts, like peanuts. Like salted peanuts. That's really nice. I'd actually suggest if your kids don't like asparagus, I'd honestly suggest giving them some chips and mixing the two together because they actually taste really nice. So it's just plain. Then with the chips, it tastes really nice. That's a spin out. I'm actually impressed by that one. Alrighty. What do we have next? I reckon we do avocado, which I disgustingly hate avocado, and chocolate. I'm confused by this. I don't see how this isn't going to not taste nice, if that makes sense, because I know avocado is a fat, like a good fat, and it's kind of like a plain taste, and chocolate tastes amazing. So I feel like the chocolate's going to be more enriched into the avocado. So yeah, no. If you like avocado and you like chocolate, go for it. But that was not nice. Like, it just tastes avocado, it could just taste chocolate. Until it was like kind of mixing together, then it just became real mushy. Mushy? I'm not a fan of mushy chocolate. That's just weird. Okay. So we're gonna do ice cream. So ice cream and olive oil. Again, I don't see the idea of this because ice cream tastes amazing. Oil, I don't even know why you put oil in there. It doesn't make any sense why you put oil in there. I couldn't imagine oil giving it some sort of bang for its buck for flavor wise. All I can imagine is that some sick twisted person out there doesn't know much about nutrition and thought, hey, let's make this a little bit more thicker. So that's just more people actually suggesting more things. So, alright, so it's ice cream and olive oil. Again, I don't know how much to add, so actually, hang on. I don't eat ice cream often, so I'm just confused by that. Right, so that's that flavour. So we go this. I just had a wicked sugar kick when I had that just then. like the first time, but the second time was plain. So try it again. So it's there. Get buggery. That actually, how? So if you can figure out the science behind why olive oil makes that taste 100,000 times better, like I don't like ice cream, but I like that. Like that just, boom, you know what I mean? Like banana splits, almost like a banana split that tastes like. Kind of had like the nice rich flavor to it, but also had like this weird savory taste to it. I like that a lot. That was good. That was actually really good. I like that. Next, again, I thought this was a bit weird, but then I remembered America. Say no more. When it comes to pickles, in Australia, pickles aren't big like they are in America. Me personally, I love pickles. I think they're amazing. I don't have them on hot food, but I do enjoy, you know, like a full gherkin pickle. But I came across this weird one. I pray you guys don't have pickled, you know, pickled ice cream, but I wouldn't be surprised. So it was ice cream and pickles. Wow. Oh, good way to ruin two good things. Oh, that just makes it real sour. No. You're weird, whoever said that one. Man, I wish I could just name and shame the weird things people have said to me to do. Oh, right. Next one, we had peanut butter. Oh, this would actually taste pretty nice. I can imagine this tasting nice. Peanut butter and again, gherkin. I probably shouldn't do that. I probably shouldn't contaminate my peanut butter. Oh. Terrible at this. I have to go with my fingers. No. Why do you do these things? Alright, the last two people were suggested these and that. You're pregnant. You're welcome. You're with child. Because there's no other way you're gonna have those cravings ever. Not in the right one. Man, that's weird. Alrighty, what do we have next? There's so many weird flavors here. I will show you guys the watermelon. I did this the other day, and I tell you what. Now that I've tried a few things today, so far I'd suggest that the mussels and the YoPro, and then the ice cream and the olive oil are my favorite. So I do kind of want to see where this stands in that list. So we got the watermelon and olive. I know I'm being really gross using my fingers, guys. I do apologise. I'm not a feral. Yeah, again, that's really good. That's really good. Oh, that's right. The chips and the asparagus, that was good too. Alright, we've got a few more little things to try. And then I'm going to take a vote and I'm going to tell you all what I honestly think was the best out of everything here. So, there's a few random ones like blueberry steak. I thought, that's really weird. But then I did come across one which is even more weirder. Found this one actually on Google. It didn't have a review saying how good it was, but they suggested that it was really nice. I can see the point in this. It's bread, blueberries. It's kind of going to be like a cake, I could imagine. And a little bit of cheese. So I feel like this is going to taste nice because I could imagine someone actually making this, not as a sandwich, but like as a savory food with like, I guess muffin stuff. So maybe it's really different, I don't know. I'm not really, I eat very plain, simple food, so this is McDonald's, I don't really eat much. Yeah. It's just like a jam, really. I wouldn't suggest eating it. Again, good way to ruin some really nice foods. Oh, yeah. Nah. I'm not happy with that, that's gross. Another one which I got told about was, and this I honestly thought this was a thing that people did anyway, was apples and peanut butter. I genuinely thought that was like, I generally think that's something people do every day, so I don't think that's a weird one. So I'm not going to do that today because there's no point you guys just watching me eat a snack that I would typically eat. That's just reality. One I do want to do, and it's not because people have suggested it to me, it's more because, well, they did suggest it to me. They're like, oh, it's the best thing ever. Guarantee no one has it. Well, actually, I think every single human in the world has it, and that's chips and chocolate, and hot chips and chocolate. Yes, that's good. All right. I want to first say a massive thank you to the people that suggested these foods. I also would like to say a massive, I'm not friends with yous anymore because that was really weird, and you should delete me from your life. I'm just kidding. But honestly, if you actually generally eat that and you weren't talking shit, yous are weird. But I do have to suggest the best one out of everything that I ate today. And as much as it haunts me to say this, and you guys are gonna think I'm freaking crazy, it has to be the mussels and the YoPro. I'm not kidding. That would literally be the best thing out of everything that I had today. From the most weirdest combination, that would be the best thing. Honestly, hands down. To the worst, and this simply is because I just, the thought of blue cheese makes me want to hurl my guts up, would be the blue cheese and the, what are they called, prunes or whatever they're called? Yeah, that'd be the worst. For the healthiest, and I'd suggest this being the healthiest, but not really the healthiest, but the best one I'd suggest for parents with kids would actually be the asparagus and the chips. If you can cut like the asparagus up into small little pieces and crunch the chips up kind of like in small pieces and kind of give it to them, I would honestly say that is the best way you're gonna get your kids to eat asparagus, because I would never go out to the shops and buy that. Asparagus, like it's very rare that I'll eat asparagus or vegetables and stuff like that. Obviously I eat vegetables, but not like often. I do, but like I'm contradicting myself here. But the combination I would never have done, and I would say that was probably the best, healthiest flavor combination out of the lot. The one what shocked me the most obviously was the mussels and YoPro, but that's already won something. So I'm honestly going to say the one what shocked me the most was olive oil and ice cream. I thought the olive oil would like kind of flavor my like inside, so I wouldn't really taste it. I thought it'd be like a way that you would not taste food, if that makes sense. But for some reason it just gave it this weird spicy, I don't know, like no spice, but a really nice flavor. Yeah, so like, I've got to go to the gym now, so I feel like I've had a good amount of variety of food before the workout, so I feel like I'm very comfortable with that. And I really appreciate everyone which has tuned in and watched this. I am still doing my thrills one. It has just been hectic at work lately, and I am trying my best to get back on camera as much as I can. But yeah, work has been hectic lately, and I have not had much people suggest good things. Like I could do motocross, I could do flying, I could go out and drive cars or ride the Harleys. But a lot of these things you've already seen me do, and I want it to be extraordinary. Things that you generally want to do, which you wouldn't go out and do typically. I was supposed to do my helicopter one tomorrow, but then they said to me that I weigh too much. Apparently I'm 13 kilos too heavy. So that was a bit of a letdown. So we're trying to work that one out so we can get the helicopter lesson up. But yeah, I'm basically gonna just keep filming, keep vlogging and showing you guys what's happening and everything like that in my life. But I hope you really enjoyed watching me pretty much throw up and eat some disgusting foods. I'm now going to enjoy cleaning up. So hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and if you did like this video, share it with your friends. It'd be really great to see if I can hit 200 subscribers in the next couple of months. And yeah, just keep building it up. More motivation to give you guys some pleasure. And also remember to send me a message if you guys have some weird or cool or thrilling, any videos you want to see me do. I'm more than happy to do anything. Like, yeah, I'm pretty out there. So let's just get things happening.